5 years ago, my partner and I packed up our life and moved to a cozy little house in a brand new city to pursue our dreams of living a more solar punk lifestyle. The house we bought had good bones but needed a lot of TLC, so we spent every spare minute we had building out and fixing our neglected little house. 5 years in, we're still not done, but it's finally time to fix up and refinish our main floor, and this lovely space is going to be my new studio. Before I could get to all the fun stuff, I had to do the time-consuming job of finishing up the new drywall. It's not my favorite construction-related job, but I've gotten decent enough over the years that I can't really complain too much about the results. I figured out what techniques and tools work best for me, and now the work goes by pretty easily. I decided to go a deep saturated pink for both the walls and the ceiling, and it was kind of on a whim. I thought it would be nice to have a fresh and radically different feel for the new studio space compared to some of my previous workspaces, and after all, it's just paint. I can always change it if it turns out terrible. Found a more comfortable chair. I am so happy with this color and how this room is turning out. It's so vibrant and it brings a lot of warmth. This is a north-facing room, but there are south-facing windows that I have access to from the other side of the house across the other two rooms. So it's just a really nice, kind of cozy, but also energetic feeling room now. I'm very happy with how it turned out. I also took some time to refinish the floor because it was the lovely honey oak from the 1960s, which I'm not a big fan of the tone, but I love the actual oak floor. So I went in, sanded it all, and then refinished it with a wax that really lets the natural raw color of the oak come through instead of that like yellow toning. So yeah. What do we think? I freaking love it. I'm so excited to like get in here and start decorating and putting up all of my stuff and actually start working in here. Over the last 5 years, I've been struggling quite a bit trying to find what I guess my new purpose or my new kind of passion in life is going to be. I crashed out pretty hard 5 years ago from my corporate full-time big tech job. And since then I've just kind of been trying to figure out what that means and where I'm supposed to go from now on. I have done a lot of different things over the last little while, tried a whole bunch of different creative outlets, a few things with my business, none of which have really taken off in the way that I want them to, but I have found glimpses of things that I truly enjoy, which has been kind of more the important part, is the discovery portion of it. So this year, I thought since I have space slowly coming open to me that I can actually sit up properly for the first time, I am going to dedicate this year to actually following those kind of glimmers of interest and excitement and seeing where they lead and like actually being dedicated to that pursuit, because a lot of what I've been doing recently has been like half there. It's kind of been a stopgap, kind of just been a stopgap for, I just need to make something right now, and then when I have time I'll prioritize that, but there's other bigger things that had more priority. A lot of that's winded down now, and I'm really excited to focus on making patterns, making clothes, and just kind of more fun creative projects that I can share. One of my biggest dreams even as a teenager was to get started with some kind of fashion brand or to make clothes for others. And I think one of the things that I personally have experienced that I think I can help with is providing different options that are not boring for people who are in my size group, which is kind of that mid-size range where you're too big for straight sizes, but you're too small for plus size, and you're kind of in that like weird no man's land where you're kind of in the middle between both. There's not a lot of options for people in those ranges, at least for myself, that I found that align with my sense of style. And I think I can really help add to that specific range. So I'm hoping to develop a bunch of patterns that reflect my style ideas and then have those available to everyone, but then also make my own garments to then maybe have available for others who maybe they don't know how to sew or they don't want to, but are willing to like pay for the quality and the work that goes into a good quality garment. So I don't know, I have some ideas. I don't know if they'll work. I don't think it really matters. I think the point is trying and going kind of on this adventure. So I'll be documenting all of that here. I will hopefully be uploading more regularly now that I have a bit more space in my time in my calendar to like dedicate properly to things and stop putting things off. I am still going to do creative projects. This space is going to need decorating. There's probably going to be, I really have this urge to make a big sword. So there's still going to be costume stuff, but it's definitely not going to be the priority anymore. But yeah, hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy the new direction, and we'll see where it goes from there. Now, before we can start working in here, I'm gonna need to set up some stuff because I'm gonna need a whole bunch of storage. I do have some shelves that I am repurposing, and I'm gonna need my big work table and a whole bunch of other stuff that I will also be documenting in case you want to have something similar, or there's maybe some ideas you can take for your own space, whatever size and whatever situation it is. I thought it would be fun to share, so we're gonna start by getting my giant wall of shelves up and trying to figure out how to organize them, because I have a lot of fabric that needs storage. And we'll start with that. My trusty IKEA Ivar shelves got a little upgrade with some Osmo walnut stain, and then it was just a matter of clicking them all together and positioning them in place. I've had these shelves for well over 10 years, maybe actually even 15 years, and honestly, this is one of my favorite storage solutions for workspaces because of its flexibility. I need to easily be able to rearrange my shelves as my hobbies and interests change, and it's just easier to click everything together. For fabric storage, I decided to go with folding the material around a cardboard piece and storing everything vertically, kind of like books. I've tried out a lot of different storage solutions over the years, and honestly, this one really is the best if you want easy access to be able to pull out your fabrics every time. Plus, it looks really pretty, so that's always a bonus. For all of the rest of the things that I keep on hand, I have a variety of 3D printed storage containers that I've designed, simple wood boxes I made from plywood scraps, and an assortment of baskets and containers that I've acquired over the last decade or so to contain all of my bits and bobs. Organizing all of this took several weeks, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm really happy to finally be able to unpack everything after 5 years and finally set up my long-awaited creative space. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next adventure.